Hi everybody, it's Catherine from In the Pink Designs. Today I have a project that is very quick for Valentine's Day. I used 3 of these Ghirardelli Duet Hearts, they're called. And let me just get to show you. They come in 3 different ones, so that's why I picked the 3 pack. I think this was about $10. There's a lot in there. I'm not sure how many, sorry. But it uses less than a 6x6 piece of paper. I used the Love You Always Specialty Designer Series paper, but you could use your 6x6 papers too. All right, and I also did one in, this is the Rococo Rose. This is the Sahara Sand for like a more masculine Valentine's version that's not pink. And I used the heart charms. This is the cotton ribbon. And on this one, I used the polka dot tulle ribbon. So let's get started. I'm going to use the 3rd one on this one, the Blushing Bride one. Alrighty, so we need a piece of the DSP that is 5 3/4 by 5 inches. Okay. Alright, and we're going to start with the 5 3/4 inch on the top. And we're going to score at 1 1/2, 2 5/8, 4 1/8, and 5 1/4. Okay, we're going to turn it to the 5-inch side, and we're going to score it at 1 1/8 and at 3 7/8. And that's it, we're done. Okay, now we're going to fold and burnish. This would be a really good gift for office mates or to send to teachers. Just a little something, and it really doesn't take too many supplies. One more. Alright. Okay, and we're going to put the skinny rectangle on the left-hand side. And this is what we want to do. Okay, so we're going to cut this square out on this side, and then the flap goes this way, and 2 more little flaps, side flaps, go this way. All right, so we're going to start with the skinny rectangle facing us down here. Okay, and what we want to do is we have 2 sides there. This is the main middle. We're going to go and we're going to get rid of this little rectangle here. But what we're going to do is go past that score line and cut up to the 2nd score line. Okay, then we'll get rid of this small rectangle on the top and wedge this one. Okay, then we're going to go to the other side of the flap, and we're going to cut past the 1st score line and up to the 2nd one. We're going to cut off this small rectangle and wedge a little bit out of these squares. Okay, now we're going to turn it so that the long skinny rectangle is to the right. What we're going to do is there's a square in the middle of 2 rectangles. I'm going to cut the rectangle straight up to this score line here, and then wedge the square in the middle. Alrighty, and then we're going to turn it 180 so that your skinny rectangle now is on the left-hand side. And we're going to there's 2 rectangles here. We're just going to cut the side of those straight up to the 1st score line we come to, and then just wedge the square in the middle a little bit. Okay, and that's it for the cutting. Now that everything's cut apart, we want to go to the side opposite the flap And we want to just take a small circle punch and take a little finger hole out right here. Okay. And then we're going to use the detail trio punch, and we're just going to round the corners of the middle flap there. Okay, and that's what it should look like. If you want to take a screenshot, as I know it's a little hard to see with my lights. There you go. Okay, now we're going to keep it facing up at us. And these 2 squares that we wedged out, on the good side, we want to put some tear and tape. Okay. I'm going to take off the cover. And then we're going to attach it to the rectangle that's near the piece that we cut the little finger hole out of, okay? So we're going to take this line here and make it straight with this line. Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with the other side. We're going to take this line and make it straight with the bottom of the rectangle line. Okay, and that's what we have. Now we're going to take some tear and tape and we're going to put it on the side rectangle here, okay? I'm going to just do 3 so that all pieces hold the side. And this is on the inside, not the good side, the side that's going to show. Alrighty. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this line here and make it flush with that line. There we go. Okay, and this is Designer Series paper, but I use the tear and tape instead of just plain seal because it is specialty and it has the foil, so I want to make sure it grips on there nicely. All right, and then we're going to go to the other side and take this line and make it flush with the front part near the finger hole. Okay, just give it a good press. Alrighty, now we need our 3 Ghirardelli Duet Hearts. And I got mine at BJ's, but I've seen them Target, Walmart, probably CVS and Walgreens. Okay, let's put our flaps down. And there you go. It's a cute little gift box with little treats in there. Alright, now you could do so many of these so quick. Okay, so now I'm going to get my polka dot tulle ribbon and I'm going to make the back of the box where the finger hole is, okay? So I'm going to tie the bow over the long side and I'm just going to go over once. Oops. And pull it once, okay? Just like that. And on the piece that is on the low side towards you, just put your heart on there. Just string it on. Okay. And then we're going to make a little loop and finish our bow. Okay, so then I'm just going to trim off the bottoms. This one has a lot of tape on it. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, and for the little tag I used again, the hydrangea dies for this little tiny tag, and the Hydrangea Haven stamp set, and I used the With Love, but you could use I love you, thank you, what else is on that? For you, if you don't want to say anything to do with love. And I'm going to use, I used some Rococo Rose Ink. I think this was from a paper pumpkin that I got that. Okay, and then I just need a little bit of the Snail Mail Twine from Snail Mail Twine Combo Pack. And this is the white one. On this one, I used the linen thread for the one that's on the Sahara Sand. And I used Sahara Sand cardstock and Memento black ink. Now, I wanted this to stick out the back. Oopsie. So what I did is I placed it where I wanted it to be. After I was done, I put it over there, but obviously if I pull it, the strings will be in the front here by the heart, and I didn't want that. So I just went around the back again, underneath the ribbon, and I just pulled the twine nice and tight so that it wouldn't be hanging off very much, and just tied a double knot. And just cut them off to about 1/2 inch. Okay. And then I just kind of fussed with it till I got it where I want it. And that's it. Very quick Valentine gift made with just 6x6 paper. Well, 5 3/4 by 5, so less than 6x6. You could get 4 out of a 12x12 or 1 out of a 6x6. Thank you so much for watching today. I would love it if you would subscribe and hit the like button if you like this project. If you'd like to become a demonstrator during Celebration, which is only till the end of February, you would get 5 free packs of the new DSP, the 6x6 DSP that's coming out in June, and for $99 you would get $125 out of merchandise that you would pick, and free shipping. Okay, and if you'd like to buy any of these products from me, you can shop Stampin' Up with me at the address at the top of the screen. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.